Hey everybody, welcome back to the Boothe review. So, we actually have a new camera, so this is going to be a new one on here, so let's see if you can see any difference, see if you like it better. And
should be good.
We'll see. So in this episode, we are going to be reviewing Soul. So, Soul came out on Disney Plus on Christmas. So we watched it earlier, but we are just now getting to the review.
I wanted to try the new camera.
Yeah, we wanted to try to see what it is like. So, Soul is about a guy named Joe.
Joe Gardner.
And he is a soul musician, and I think it's a
jazz musician.
Jazz musician. And
what?
Was it in
New York.
New York?
Yeah.
Okay, New York. So, based in there, he gets the gig of a lifetime, which he's super excited about, and then something happens. And you kind of get the idea of what the name is. So, it goes from there. So, Joe is played by Jamie Foxx, and then the person...
22?
Yeah, so the person or the soul that he is with is Soul 22, and they just kind of don't want to move from their spot. So, the movie is about that and them becoming friends and all of that fun stuff.
Tina Fey, right?
So Tina Fey plays Soul 22. So this is going to be a little bit of a different type of review because, well, not really, but when we initially watched it, I looked at him and I was like, all right, what do you think? So I am a Disney Pixar fanatic. I love pretty much every single one. We've done a list of our top ones. For me personally, this is going to be at the bottom. What? Yes, I know. So, I did not care for Soul whatsoever. I think I might be one of the only humans in the world that didn't like this movie. And I did not like Inside Out either. What? I know.
That one's crazy to me.
So, we'll go from there. We'll see what Tim thought about it. On to Tim.
Yes, so my initial reaction to the movie, we talked about it just a little bit. When we first saw it, we saw it the day after Christmas.
Yep, the day after.
I was actually a little underwhelmed by it.
I was bored.
Yeah, you were bored by it. But, and I'm kind of thankful we decided to do this review afterwards because I let it sit in my mind for a little bit and I grew to appreciate it a little bit more and more when I thought about it more. And I realized that this is not a kid's movie.
It is not, and I will go into that as well for my other portion.
I don't even know if they made it for kids. Like most Pixar movies, you would think, and kids can find enjoyment, even though there's adult themes in a lot of them. Maybe the kids find enjoyment in it. Where this one, I didn't see how or where kids would find the enjoyment in it, but it certainly seemed more
just
for
with
adults.
Like the Soul 22, like making jokes and all of that fun stuff.
There's a Nick's joke in there that had me busting out laughing. Yeah,
he was laughing hysterically. But I will go off of that because that's one of the number one reasons that I don't like it. I, in my soul, don't believe this is a kid's movie. So this movie is going to have your children asking you some very deep questions.
Some questions, yeah.
So I think my personal opinion, let's start with that. My personal opinion, I don't think smaller children, they might not understand it. Yeah. I think maybe a little bit older, maybe like 6, 7, 8, they might start asking you questions. So if you're not prepared to answer these questions, I wouldn't watch the movie.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion.
That's probably
smaller children won't understand what's happening.
Right.
So they might enjoy it, but I think anything or anyone over 6 or 7, they're going to start asking you some hard questions. And I know that's what Disney, I think, was hoping for. Yeah. This is kind of like their diamond in the rough, I think, which this is like one that is standalone on what the message is and things like that. And it's a
great message. It really is. Yeah, it's just whether or not did it hit home for a lot of people.
Right. And I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer. Like, I got the message. I just want a happy Disney movie, and this was not. If you want a happy Disney movie, don't watch this.
Yeah,
It's not a happy Disney movie.
There are moments of happiness, but there's certainly more.
And
Yeah.
I guess, is it a spoil? Like, the whole thing, like, some things happen. Like, I don't want to spoil it, but the main character doesn't become the main character anymore, and it, like, makes me angry. Like, that doesn't make sense why it happened, and I don't get it.
That was an issue that I had in the movie. So, essentially, I try not to spoil it too much.
We don't want to spoil
Something
it.
happens, and things get a little switched around, and some characters change, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And how they went about that with what went to what, I had an issue with.
Yeah,
Part of it's like it's been kind of done before.
Yes.
And like, okay, but
again, that's just
yeah,
our opinion.
But overall, like I think the movie does hit on a message, and it's really pushing. And maybe, like I said, I think maybe this was made for adults.
I mean, Pixar always comes out with movies that have messages. Every Pixar movie has a specific message. It's just this one, I think, is a little too deep for children.
That's fair.
That's all. It's not a kid's movie. It's more of an adult type movie. But
it's whatever you want your kids to watch.
I mean,
it's not like, now when we say it's not a kid's movie, we're not saying it's like Family Guy or like cartoonish.
Oh no,
it's
just
it's
not like
themes
aggressive.
in it are a little adult.
Yes. Again, they're going to be asking you questions.
Mature stuff,
about this. Where do people go when things happen and they're no longer here? That's what they're going to ask you.
Yeah.
Be prepared, as the Disney song says. Let's go to some scores. I would say they do have some real fun Easter eggs in there. So there's one specific frame that is like they're going in, and you can see a lot of them. But if you freeze frame it, there are a lot, guys. There's a lot. Try to tell us how many you can find, because I have found so many. And then they also have the clip or the Easter egg for the next Disney movie that's coming out, which is called, I believe it's called Luca. It's a movie about a boy in Italy. So there's a little thing about that too.
That's Pixar, right?
Raya or Luca?
That's Disney, but Pixar are different. The Raya one is the one I'm excited for, but the Luca one I think is Pixar.
Pixar. I'm, like I said, you know how I am with my scoring if you watch the movies. I am giving this a C-. It is super low on my list. It's on Disney Plus. It's Disney, so of course see it, but I think your kids will have lots of questions. I'm really... Guys, I love Disney. As you can see, I got this one. No, you can't see it.
You gotta turn that tattoo around.
I can't. And then I got this one. Like, I love Disney. I love it so much. All of these, like, pops up there are Disney. Trust me.
It was difficult for you.
I'm not trying to be a hater. I was so excited to see this movie, and it just let me down. I was bored.
I was
wanted
there
fun.
with you originally.
Yeah, and
then
you
like I
just
said, I let it sit, and I thought about it more. Because there's a lot to appreciate about the movie, but it's definitely not for the young at heart. Mm-hmm. And my score is a little bit higher. I went ahead and gave it a B.
All right.
It's not top tier Pixar in my opinion. A lot of people will say that. It doesn't mean it's bad,
low.
I prefer other ones. But I say watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I of course watch it, but just be prepared. So thank you as always for watching us, listening. Hope that you can find some of those Easter eggs. If you do, comment below. Let me know which ones you find. Guys, in that specific frame, I'm telling you, there's probably close to 30 Easter eggs in that thing. I found them. Can you find them? We'll see. Please hit the subscribe button. We're trying to hit the little bell.
Ring that bell.
Cute. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Make sure to check out our Facebook page. We have some fun polls going on there. Boothe Review on Facebook. And if you like us, comment. We love them. We love reading them. Okay. Thank you, and we will get some more reviews out. Bye.